everybody, happy Friday. Doreen from Door Designs. We're on today's tutorial. I'm going to be designing this Easter bunny. I've already got one made, but this is the design we're going to be working on. The frame came from Dollar General. It was $5. It's 21 inch. It's a twig form. It's got some almost like chicken wire in each of the ears. It's covered with the moss. It's 21 inches, and you can design this several different ways. You can put flowers up here. You could fill it in with fabric if you did not want to have the wires showing. You could put your bow up here, down here. You could put flowers all the way around. So the ways to design this, there are numerous ways. So on mine, we're going to do it like I did. I have the bow up here with everything else just kind of filling in along the top. I like the ears open, so I'm going to leave mine open. So once again, I got this at Dollar General for $5. They only had two at mine, so I went ahead and bought both of those. But we're going to go ahead and I'm just going to start putting in a little bit of greenery and kind of filling in and kind of softening the base going around. So let's get some greenery. You can use any greenery you want. You don't have to use kind of what I'm using. I'm using this greenery here, and I've already used some of it, and I don't have the number, but I know I got it at Hobby Lobby. And I like it because it drapes down. So we're going to cut just a few pieces there. It also is a pusher, so we can move my stems up or down. And what's nice about this kind of a base is you can just take your stem and stick it right into the base. And if you're doing it for yourself, you don't have to worry about gluing it, but I am going to glue mine because I'll have these listed in my shop. But I'm just going to dip the end in my glue pot or my electric skillet, and I just put a little bit of glue on the end. So we're just going to stick that right on in. And I'm just going to use 3 pieces. And I'm going to go ahead and make my bow and just kind of put it in there. And that'll kind of tell me how much of other florals or greenery I may need. I'm going to do just kind of a simple bow. Here's going to be our first ribbon. It's going to be the Easter eggs. And I'm just going to do 2 loops on one side and 1 loop on the other side. So I'm just going to take my ribbon and pinch it, bring my loop down and back behind, twist it, come up, twist it again so the pretty side's facing me, take it down and back up behind. And that's where our bow is going to go. So I'm going to use 3 different ribbons. The next one I'm going to use is, I think I'm going to do the bunny. You could use any ribbons you want. So all I'm doing is the same thing, loop and twist. Whoops, hold that one too tight. And then the last one is this one that's got kind of like Easter eggs on it, but it's got the same colors. Just going to pinch that in there and make 2 loops. So let's see how this looks. Nice and full. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take a zip tie and I'm going to feed it right through the twig base. It goes through very easy. And I'm just going to lay my bow on top of it. And bring it around and secure it. Nice and tight. Now, if you wanted, you could have tied your bow in the middle first with a pipe cleaner or a zip tie or whatever and attached it. Okay, let me clean up those ends a little bit. So all I'm doing is I'm dovetailing every end of the ribbon, where you're just going to fold it in half and cut up at an angle. And there it is with the bow attached. And by running the zip tie through the twig, you don't see any of it on the back side. Okay, now that you have the main pieces, your background and kind of your bow, from here on out, you can just put in whatever you want, any flowers, any designs, any Easter items you want. So I'm going to go ahead and add some pansies. And these came from Sim's Pottery, which is a wholesaler, but you can get these anywhere. And we're just going to cut some of these off and start adding. Okay, on some of these, I'm taking the leaves off. I do not like the leaves on these. So once again, you're just going to stick them in the frame. And these are a pusher also, so I can push them up or keep them longer. We'll put a few more of the pansies in, and then we're going to add a couple of other greenery and a couple other little florals. So I'm going to be doing some designs where you can buy a lot of your supplies, you know, at Dollar Tree, Dollar General, Walmart, Hobby Lobby. Because I know a lot of you don't have access to wholesalers. Okay, so I've got my pansies added, but I want to show you. I took mine down about halfway and about a fourth away on this side. You could take this down or around as full as you want, but I want to kind of keep mine kind of light and airy. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit of this greenery. I love this greenery because to me it looks kind of carroty. And I think I got it at Hobby Lobby also, but I think I got it like last year. So we're just going to cut a couple of pieces. You don't have to add the second greenery. I'm doing it because I like a little more dimension. And I like how this color of green is a little bit different from my first one. And this is a nice, fun, easy design. Oh, there it is. And there it is with the second one. So you can kind of see a little bit different greenery coming in versus this one. So we're slowly kind of adding different colors and different layers. Okay, now we're just going to add a few more florals. And these are some florals that I had left over. They have a little more of a pink with a little bit of purple in them. I'm taking off the leaves again. This is what it looks like. And we're just going to put those around also. No certain spot, just kind of wherever you feel you want to add some of this color. I took that taller piece, put it right in between the ears to kind of break up the line that was coming straight down. I can hear my husband walking around upstairs. I hope you guys can't hear that. This is a good little hook on the back. And there it is a little bit closer so you can see a little bit more of the different colors coming through. With the yellows and purples, different colors, and the pansies, and then that pink. And then I'm going to put in a couple of sprigs of my yellow. Where'd my yellow go? Oh, put it over here. Sorry. We're going to put in a couple of long sprigs. So this is going to kind of give some movement, besides this, to the design. And that's one thing when I'm designing, I like to have more of a movement to my designs versus filled so full that it's kind of has a stiff look to it. Okay, I'm going to add a couple of Easter eggs, and I might end up putting one more sprig coming out right here, but I want to add the Easter eggs first. And these came from Home Goods. So I'm going to cut those apart real quick. I'm going to put one coming out the top. I'm going to put one right in the center of my bow. Fluff my bow a little bit, and then I'm going to bring one down here behind. Okay, I think we're done, guys. I did end up putting a little bit of yellow, but I put it in a little bit closer to the base. But there's a nice, good close-up look, and you can see how it's moving. Got a lot of movement to it. It's nice and full. And like I said, you could have done all of this and put it at the bottom of your base. You could have put this in the center, in between the bunny ears. There's all kinds of things that you could do with this, you know, fun little simple design, but make such a cute little statement. So this one, along with this one, will be posted in my shop, and that's shopdoordesigns.com. And then, while real quick, next week I'm going to start doing, besides doing some bunnies, I'm going to start doing some centerpieces. A lot of you are asking me to start showing you how to do some of the centerpieces. So I want to show you one that I did real quick. So we're going to start out with some nice, simple ones. And this has got the bow right there. And I did this one with this blue. I did it with some blueberry ribbon with the yellow, with some tall vines coming out of it. So we're going to start out kind of small, but if you're out and about, like you're going to go to Dollar General and buy this bunny vase, look for some vases like this. This is the vase that I just did that design in. It was $6 at Dollar General. Here's how it comes. Just take the lid off, you put your foam inside, and then we're going to do a gray one, and I'm going to do this one with bees because I think this kind of looks kind of like a honeycomb design. So we're going to do some bees. This one was, I think, 4 or 5. This one was 5. It's actually a canister, but we're going to use it as a little vase. You'll notice though, on some of these, there's a little bit of discoloration or a little bit of chip. Don't worry about that because it's not going to show. It's going to be full of your bees and flowers and things like that. You're mainly just looking for everything around here to be nice. And then they had, I'm not sure if I got this one at Dollar Tree or Dollar General, but it's a glass Easter egg. I'm actually going to paint mine kind of a cream color. And then I'm going to do a design, and I'm going to put the lid right next to it, and I'm going to do a design with some Easter flowers and Easter eggs and stuff in there. So that's kind of another idea for you. So that's 3 ideas, but starting next week, besides doing the wreaths and stuff, I'm going to try to do a design. I'm going to try every day, either a centerpiece or a bunny arrangement. Oops. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's fun, easy design to make. It's not going to cost you a lot. So you need to get to Dollar General and buy your frame and start designing. So I will see you next week, and hopefully we'll get lots and lots of new spring designs made and posted next week. And don't forget, all the tea towels and wreath kits are still on sale through tonight. After tonight, they won't be on sale again till next week. So have a great weekend, and I'll see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.